Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I have a new scrapbook layout to share with you. So today I'm taking part in the UK Scrappy YouTubers back to school hop. So there's a few of us ladies all taking part in this hop, and as always all of their videos will be linked below. So once you've watched this one, make sure you go and check theirs out as well. So yeah, the back to school theme, I originally thought I would struggle with this until I found an amazing photo of me and my longest best friend while we were at school, and it is an incredible photo and I really needed to scrapbook it, so I thought this would be perfect. So I wanted to get very mixed media-y with this layout, and I originally thought I would work with yellow and black. So I really love yellow and black together, and I don't really do very much of that, so I thought that would be perfect. Now, as you can see, what I've put on the page is not yellow. I was using Paper Artsy Infusions in Golden Sands, which sounds like a yellow colour, but was actually quite brown, so it didn't really work. So I added that onto the page with the packaging technique, added splatters, and yeah, it just wasn't looking very yellow, but I thought I would carry on with it because I really liked the shape I had created. So I mopped some of it up so it wasn't such a dark brown, and then I've gone in with some of my watercolours and I've taken a bright yellow watercolour and gone over the top of the brown, and it completely hides all of the dark brown shades that I had, and it looks a lot more yellow now, so it's a lot more happy with it. But I do like I like that the Paper Artsy Infusions just added another tone to this page, so it wasn't just bright yellow with nothing else. It added sort of a grungy theme to it, which works perfectly with the rest of the layout. So so I added a couple of layers of different paints to come up with this background, and I've added splatters, and I've deliberately added my mixed media sort of in the centre towards the left, and then added drips coming out on the top and bottom and towards the right, because I want my photo to go right in the middle of that mixed media, and I want it to be sort of dripping out from behind my photo. So I took some star wood pieces, why can't I think of the name, chipboard, from Dusty Attic, and I've just added a layer of black paint over those, and I've just put them to one side to dry, and then I'm stamping on top of my background with these messy stitch stamps. I absolutely love these are just from AliExpress, and I'm using black archival ink and just stamping those along the lines that I've already created with the mixed media. So I'm only stamping sort of over where the mixed media is, and I've also got this stamp set which was from Bow Bunny, I believe, and there's some like triangle shapes and some arrow shapes, and I'm just adding those over the background as well, so this gives it a grungy feel, which works well with the photo, because we were going through a bit of a stage, my friend and I, while when we took this photo, and I have no idea what we're wearing. We had a sort of grungy alternative phase while we were at school, so yeah, that's what I'm journaling about today. So I thought that creating a grungy background would be perfect to go with this. So yeah, I'm just stamping all over with all of those different shapes, again using my black archival ink. I keep putting my photo back on top to make sure I can see enough of the stamping. I didn't want too much to get covered up. And then I'm going to go ahead and back my photos. So I went into my scrap drawer and found some black and white papers and then a yellow stripe paper as well. And I'm just cutting a few rectangles of these pieces to back my photo. I'm just making each layer slightly bigger than the last, and I am distressing the edges of my photo and all of my paper layers, and I also go around the edges of everything with black soot distress ink as well. It just helps to make those different patterns stand out against one another rather than just sort of moulding into a mess of patterns. I hope I'm making some sense. So yeah, I'm just going around the edges with my black soot distress ink, and then to stick them all together I just staple all of my pattern papers together and stick my photo on top because that's nice and easy. Oh, I also use the black soot distress ink to go over the chipboard pieces, so if there was any pieces that I didn't cover with my black acrylic paint, I just went over the top with the ink, and that actually worked really well. So I then wanted something extra to layer up behind my photos. I wanted some texture on this page, so I've taken 2 pieces of cheesecloth. I love using cheesecloth in my layouts, and I haven't done it in a really long time. So yeah, I've got 2 small squares of cheesecloth, and rather than just keep them white, I thought I would paint them yellow, so there's more yellow on the page because apparently there wasn't enough. So yeah, I've just painted them with watercolour and let them dry, and that works really well. I've done that quite a few times. And for yet another texture, I have this black mesh fabric. I can't remember where this is from. I think it might have been from some old clothing. But yeah, that's just another layer to add behind my photo. Also, it's really thick, so I don't have to add any foam to my photo because that props it up all on itself. So then my chipboard stars are dry, and I'm going to start sticking them down. These are a bit fiddly, they're really thin, which is fine. It's fine gluing them down because I have a fine tip glue bottle, but they just did not want to stick to the background. So you'll see I keep layering up heavy stamps and my stapler and different things just to try and get all of those pieces to stick. I did think about afterwards I could have stitched them onto the page, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time. So I'm waiting for those to stick properly to my background, and I'm going to layer up all of my photos, all of the layers behind my photo. So taking the photo, a piece of the yellow cheesecloth, and then I'm sticking that onto my paper layers, and then that will go onto the second piece of the cheesecloth, and then I'll finish it off with the black mesh fabric. So it's probably a little bit difficult to see on video, but at the photos at the end you can see this creates lots of layers, and I really like how it ended up looking with the fabric and the paper. Yeah, I was really pleased with how this ended up because I didn't really know how it would look, and it looks a bit messy here, but yeah, in the end it works out well, and I was really happy with that. And I managed to miss out the part where I wrote my title. I've just taken some black thickers to write the word wonder. I was obsessing over this for ages. I didn't know what to write as my title, and I thought wonder was perfect because we had gone for a wander. That's why we are in the middle of a field. And I'm also wondering why we thought it was acceptable to dress like we are. So a little bit of a play on words there. So I thought that would be perfect. I just wanted something simple to go on this page as well. There's a lot going on, and I didn't want to overshadow all of the mixed media with a title. So yeah, I thought that was perfect. And the final thing I do is just add some yellow enamel dots, and that's my page all finished. So don't forget to check out the other ladies' videos from the hop. As I said, they will all be linked below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye guys!